So guys, this video is centered around Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. This video is centered around Nezuko, and I'm using this image from way back in the very first episode of season 1 because it's definitely prevalent to what's to come. It's either going to be in episode 7 that we may see this scene, or it's going to be in episode 8 the following Sunday. Now this is spoiler. This is spoiler information. It's coming from the manga itself, from chapter 85. So if you haven't read the manga, definitely click away from this video because we're going to dive into spoiler stuff right now. Warning's over. Let's go. So like I did my video yesterday talking about basically the preview for what we're going to be getting in episode 7 to come this Sunday. That video too was spoiler stuff from the manga from chapter 84. That in this chapter 85, it's centered around Tanjiro, but mainly it's centered around Nezuko and their mother. So as the fight continues to move forward, basically where Tengen steps in, Tanjiro's trying to basically he basically muzzles Nezuko's mouth, like basically how he's doing here with the in this image here is basically what we're going to be seeing when he has his sword. He's going to be muzzling Nezuko's mouth, because remember in episode 6 last Sunday that they that basically Nezuko broke the muzzle before fully transforming into this new transformation that she has. That is really a dope transformation, by the way. And basically Tanjiro, he's able to come and muzzle her mouth with his sword to try to stop her from attacking one of the villagers in the village when Nezuko was fighting Daki, and she kicks her through one of the buildings to her right. When they're fighting, she's literally beating down Daki. Her blood is basically like a fire-based blood. When Daki cuts her limbs off and even her head, and blood like splatters on her, and basically Nezuko's demon blood art activates and causes a lot of this fire to basically engulf Daki's body in that moment. But again, because she regenerates so quickly through this new transformation, she kicks Daki to her right through one of the buildings, and one of the villagers in the building gets hurt. And Nezuko sees this blood. She automatically tries to go after this villager who's hurt, trying to basically attack her and kill her. Tanjiro's the one that stops her, muzzles her mouth with his sword, and Tengen pops up to basically assist and help and begin his fight with Daki. And then that's when he has a conversation with Tanjiro. This is what it says here. Specifically, I want to say, so page 3 of the manga, he says to, basically, let's say page 2 to page 3. He says to Tanjiro, he says, "This fight isn't over. Do something about your sister," because again, he's trying his best to calm Nezuko down, and he can't. He says, "Hey, sing her a quaint country lullaby or some other boring thing. I don't need a snarling little brat to worry about while I'm in battle." And Nezuko literally shoves them outside through another part of the building. She shoves them outside. They land outside on the ground. Tanjiro is like trying to get control of Nezuko still, and that's when he's like saying she won't listen at all. It's no use. I'm not getting through. And then he literally thinks to himself in his mind. He says, "What should I do, mother?" And then literally I want to say 30 seconds prior to all that is going down, 40 seconds prior, the conversation that he had with Tengen pops back up and it says, "Sing something soothing, a lullaby." And then boom, Tanjiro gets the idea, and he basically says to himself like, a song. And he literally sings a song to Nezuko, a song that he knows from his mother, a song that Nezuko knows from her mother, and it's basically the song goes, "When I was small, why are you, why are your ears so long, baby rabbit? On the hillside, hush hush. My ears are long, and that's why mother ate the leaves of a tall tree." Nezuko begins to start. She then begins to start to calm down officially and finally, and to the point that, you know, uh, we go from Tanjiro holding her again, mouth is muzzled, to then we get a vision of their mother holding Nezuko. She's calling out to her saying Nezuko, and continues to sing the song saying, "Hush hush baby rabbit on the hillside, why are your eyes so red?" uh, and then we get a flashback of her and her mother walking through the woods, and she's basically, the song is still playing. "When I was small, mother ate the fruit of the red tree, and that's why my eyes are red." um, and I believe this is Nezuko thinking to herself as a child, "Mama, you ate that fruit when Tanjiro was in your stomach, so will his eyes be red too." uh, or maybe she's saying this to their mother, because again, Nezuko's just a little girl at the time. Her mother looks down at her, smiles at her, and then that's when Nezuko begins to cry back in present day, cry and sob, weeping out loud. Tanjiro's like, "Nezuko," and then she de-transforms um, back to her uh, baby Nezuko state, and she falls asleep. Uh, and then Tanjiro's yelling out, saying, well, or speaking out loud, saying, "She fell asleep, mom. She fell asleep." And that's pretty much the scene between Nezuko, Tengen, Tanjiro, and their, the song with their mother, and even the flashback. So this is what we will probably maybe see in episode 7 to come, or maybe even episode 8 the following Sunday. But I just wanted to put this video out because this is something that, again, we may be seeing in tomorrow's episode once the video drops. Now, I've talked about this, I want to say either in a live stream or another video, that because I work tomorrow, I may take my speaker that I use to record my videos. I may end up taking my speaker with me to work tomorrow and actually doing the recording at work of episode 8 while I'm at work, so that way that'll be done and out the way, and then when I get home I can begin starting working on my review video of episode 8, and then more than likely do other videos pertaining to episode 8 to come. So we'll see what happens, but that is what's to come. Such a great moment, such a man, like an emotional, definitely a very emotional moment between Tanjiro and Nezuko and their mother, and definitely an emotional moment between Nezuko and their mother when she was a kid, and we'll be seeing that in anime form. I'm just like, I don't know, guys, how my emotions are going to be once I see this visually in anime form. I really don't know. I'm hoping that I don't cry, but yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to seeing this occur either tomorrow or next Sunday. But with that, guys, leave some comments in the comment section below. What do y'all think of this video? Let's talk about some things. What do y'all think? If you read that page, those couple of pages of or a few pages of the manga from chapter 85, what did you all think? What was your responses? Let's talk about some things. But other than that, I will hopefully talk to y'all next time with more Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba videos. Peace, guys.